Amp you can get fringes from. What's that amp?
Etsy.
You know how to get that. If you download that, you can get on there and get you some dresses and stuff. Because there's a punishment coming to God's people in Zephaniah. What's that? 2:8 King.
That's is that Zephaniah? I'm sure
about the kings and what is that?
Yeah. The kings and the
wearing dresses like us. We have to wear these fringes every day. That's a commandment, right? At the house, on the couch, no matter what, off work, throw your stuff on, put your stuff on, because it's important. When the kingdom comes, it's going to be ruled by righteousness. Yahushua, which is Jesus, everybody calls him. The letter J wasn't invented until 1524. You can Google that up and look at it for yourself. So what was his name in Hebrew? So Paleo-Hebrew is read right to left. It's Yahushua. That is his name, right? So when he comes, his kingdom is going to be ruled in righteousness. You won't see women wearing pits no more. You won't see them twerking, putting all this stuff on. It will be none of it.
Only righteous people
going to
make it to the kingdom.
Righteous elect going to make it to the kingdom.
They tell you the laws are done away with, but Christ is not coming. He can't change none of his daddy's words, right?
It's not over his father.
Christ cannot change anything his daddy said. As a matter of fact, he said, "I'm not sent, but until somebody sent him. His father sent him. His daddy said, go." You know what I mean? But this is Numbers 15:38. It says, "Speak unto the children of Israel and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generations, and that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue." So that's something that we got to do forever. That makes us peculiar. It looked funny to everybody else, but that's your righteousness in the eyes of the Lord. Let me get that scripture you was talking about.
Yeah, I was wearing this. I wear this at my job. They get mad. I had a top plant manager who's still trying to fire me because he hates that I'm in this truth like this. He disagrees with it. So he come down one day, I'm punching on the clock. He looked, he saw my shirt and everything, and he said, "Man, that looks like a dress. You dress weird." And that's what they supposed to say and do, right? Because in fact, remember when the woman got healed? This is what she touched of his garment was a fringe. She didn't get the whole thing. She just grabbed the end of this. And we can look that up in the Zonderman's Bible and show Christ was wearing fringes when she touched him. This is exactly what she touched and got healed, right?
You know what story you're talking about?
About the woman with the bleeding disease?
For 12 years.
12 years?
Straight. She was on her period for 12 years.
That's hard.
She couldn't have sex. She couldn't work. She couldn't, and that takes a lot of y'all power, energy and all that. Mm-hmm. She was bleeding for 12 years. She was not supposed, in Hebrew law, she was not supposed to be in public. When a woman is on her menstrual, she can't be around the congregation.
Unclean.
But Christ was walking around, and there was so many people out that everybody was touching him. But this one woman, she grabbed the hem of his garment, right? The fringe, and it healed her. And Christ said, "Who touching her?" Right? And his disciples said, "Lord, man, there's a crowd. Everybody's touching you." And he said, "Nah." Power went out, and he turned around, and the lady was on her knees. And he said, he called her daughter. And he said, I'm paraphrasing, but she was healed from that very moment. Because she touched her fringe. That's a commandment. This is the commandment that he was talking in the verse he was talking about. Shalom. This is Zephaniah chapter 1, verse 8. It says, "And it shall come to pass in the day of the Lord's sacrifice," that's when he comes back, "that I will punish the princes and the king's children," that's us, "and all such as are clothed in strange apparel." Strange apparel to the Lord is anything outside of what he told you to wear. You wearing pants? That's strange to him. You don't got fringes on? That's strange to him. A man wearing a dress, high heels? That's strange to him. They're going to get punished. And a punishment ain't go sit in the corner. That ain't what he's talking about.
Think about it, sis. How can a kingdom run without rules and laws? It cannot. So America don't teach these things. Churches don't teach these things. So the Lord said in the last days, I'm going to send out fishers and I'm going to send out hunters to go get my people. That's right. And that's why we got to come out, sacrifice our time, give up what we love to do, and give it all to the Most High and be willing enough to come out here, stand on each corner. Because we go all around Knoxville, Tennessee, sister, right, to our people and tell them, hey, you got to come back to the law, statutes, and commandments. You're a young daughter of Zion. So, you want the kingdom. Do you want to make it to the kingdom? That's right, sis. You don't want to miss this. That's why on our YouTube channel, when you get on our, if you like and subscribe, sister, follow with your friends, family. Get them on and say, let's get down here and let's look at these brothers and see how. Now, I will warn you, sometimes when the Lord sends us out, we don't just come out just to be coming out and say, sometimes the Lord sent us to burn the block. We got to come and bring judgment and don't care who likes it or whatsoever. So we done had some trying times, but we still got to obey and do exactly what he says do. And one of our main focus and purpose is the lost sheep. You are the lost sheep of the house of Israel. You are not an African American. You're not a Negro. You're not a dark person. You're an Israelite.
That's right.
And one more scripture before you go. Let's show you that Christ called Nathaniel an Israelite. He ain't going to say a Christian. He ain't going to say Christianity. He ain't going to say you are a Caucasian. He ain't going to say you black. He going to say, look, a true Israelite. Let's see what he says. This is Christ.
It's the book of John, chapter 1, verse 47. It says, Yahushua saw Nathanael coming to him and said of him, behold, an Israelite indeed, in whom is no guile.
You see that, sis? They never read that when I was in church. No pastor, I've been to 70, 80 some churches. They never said Christ said Israelite. Sister, that's all these nations right here of people. These right here are your Israelites.
If you got any questions, you know what I mean, you might come up and go home and say, hold on, but what about this? On the YouTube, you can put in the comment section. I got a tag on it.
Email.
Yeah. It'll take me forever to get that. Don't worry about it. If any one of those videos on there, you can leave a comment, you know what I mean, if you need, or whatever. I know what but,
You got a pen?
yeah, it's gonna take forever.
Oh yeah, one is in the car.
But, we good.
It's
Yeah,
all
you can leave. You can just leave a comment or whatever. If you got any questions, but read it with your Bible. You know what I mean? You got a Bible up here with and yeah, sis.
Keep that. Keep that. Yeah, sis, keep that Bible. Open that thing back up, man. It's your book.
Most
That ain't
important
for
thing.
everybody.
Most important thing that you learn in your entire life is who you are now. We was going around saying we was a color. We from Africa, but we don't know where. It's 50-something countries in Africa. We not really from Africa. We just lived there because we were running from the Romans when they destroyed Jerusalem after they killed Christ. Christ fled into Africa too because we're dark-skinned people. We can blend in. He didn't run to Spain or Europe. He went into Africa. He went into Egypt because they're black people, right? That's what we did. We were living there and we was balling on them and they got jealous. And they sold us into the hands of the white man. The Bible doesn't say white man or black man. The Bible calls them the Greeks. The Grecians. They're the Greeks. I can read that scripture, but I don't want to hold it. And please don't be deterred because we kept you so long.
Yeah.
We are passionate and we enjoy this.
We love the
and
Lord.
it's the most important thing you'll ever learn. We could tell you a whole bunch more, but we ain't gonna, you know what I mean?
With that, sister, please get on that YouTube channel. Check us out and stuff and pull that Bible out. Follow along, right? The Lord said, prove all things in the word. See if we've proven it according to thus said the Lord.
Right.
All right. Thank
Shalom,
you.
sis.
Shalom.
You too. Shalom.
Hey,
So we
keep.
came for.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
That's the one we came for.
That's right.
All praises,
You
man.
understand?
That's good.